is TV's very own Mr. Magic, Jonathan Ross.
Thank you. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Penn and Teller Fool Us, where magical talents attempt to fool two magicians who've held us in trance for 35 years. It's from Vegas with tricks, which sounds like a low-budget Bond movie, doesn't it? Please welcome Penn and Teller. We've been having just a great time here. I know, you know, it's not just showbiz talking there, that's the truth. We've been loving seeing these acts. Yes. You have been, I think, surprised by just the quality and the inventiveness of what we've seen.
Well, you know, we knew there'd be good magic in the UK. We didn't know it'd be this good. Yeah. It's really great.
You look forward to being fooled as well, don't you?
We do. We want to be fooled, but we also want to show that we can figure out a few of them.
Yeah. I think tonight, we're going to see a little bit of both. Let's find out. If you take your seats, gentlemen, it's Penn and Teller, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. As always, I promise the audience here and you at home some great acts, and we can deliver. It's time to get on with the show. Let's meet our first wannabe fooler.
Brynolf Ljung.
I'm Jonas. I'm Peter. We're from Stockholm, Sweden.
I really like a hat.
We are very well known in Sweden.
Have one of these, Peter.
By who? If I would describe Peter, he's maybe not the sharpest knife in the drawer.
Jonas is, the right term might be psychotic.
The trick we will be performing to try to fool Penn and Teller is the world's most difficult card trick, or at least that's what we call it.
Are we finished then? Okay, great. I've been waiting for this for a long time. Oh.
Sound like an anagram, but they are in fact Sweden's finest magic act. Please welcome Brynolf Ljung.
Hello, I'm Jonas, and this is Peter.
It's time for the world's most difficult card trick. And some of you might wonder what makes this trick the world's most difficult card trick.
And the simple, but yet brilliant answer is duct tape. By taping Peter's head. And thereby blocking most of Peter's senses. We make it almost impossible for him to find the card that you, Mr. Teller, will select in a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, this is entertainment. I brought a deck of cards, and I would like you to select one, preferably a red, because we're going to write on it. And I brought a pen as well. Please write your signature across the face of the card. You know, in Sweden, I could probably trade that autograph for a farm. Put it back. Now, because of the signature, this card is unique. There's only one card in the world right now that looks exactly like this. I need a number as well, a number between 5 and 15.
11.
11, that's a great number.
Thank you.
Okay, so Peter, today's number is 11, okay? Are you ready, Peter? Let's go. Now, despite all the tape covering Peter's head, he will use his amazing sleight of hand abilities to locate your card, shuffle it around a bit, and place it on the 11th position, counting from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ladies and gentlemen, the world's most difficult card trick. Now it's because it's the world's most difficult card trick, so you can't succeed at once. You have to, like, we build suspense. This is basically how we do it. So a new number between 5 and 15.
A 6.
6, that's a great number. Peter, you missed just slightly. Okay, so 6 is the new number. Okay, go ahead, Peter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Approximately 6. Woo! I don't have a good feeling about this. What was difficult, Kotti? We built suspense again and again. You know, now in Sweden, if you would fail like this would be totally appropriate. Okay, so we need a new number would be like boring. Let's improvise. I mean, this is how we do it all the time. A staple gun. Okay, so here's the plan. I will spring the cards up in the air. Peter will fire one staple that will hit your card, so it falls down center stage. Ladies and gentlemen, the world's most difficult card trick. Are you ready? Are you ready? Here comes the interesting part. Keep your eyes on Peter. A pair of scissors. The first thing we did was to tape Peter's head. After that, you selected a card, which you signed, which means that there's only one card in the world that looks like that. I think that Peter has something in his mouth. Neatly folded 4 times. Now, if this is really your card, then it's a pretty good trick. Yes or no, is this teller's card?
Sure looks like
Does the tape hurt round your face? Because there's still a big mark across the top of your nose. So I'm thinking,
You can try.
I'd rather not.
You see this?
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a big chunk of hair on
You
that.
see this one.
Sorry.
You can't do this act for too long. You'll wind up. Let's see how the fellas are doing. Penn, Teller, fabulous act, hugely entertaining. I'm sure
such
you
a
enjoy it.
fabulous act. I believe if we were younger, better looking, and lived in Sweden, this would be us. Has Penn and Teller stuff ever been shown in Sweden? You've ever seen us work?
Yes.
Then
We grew up with it.
Then maybe I could explain this to you in ways that you'll understand. The fake reveal was something that we, a very nice version of something we did a couple of times on the David Letterman show. And the final thing you did at the end, we once did that same folded card and switching thing, which I bet you didn't see. But I said the important word, which is a switch there. I will just say maybe this will give you enough, because I love this act so much, and I really don't want to tip it, because you should be doing this forever.
So you're kind of feeling quite comfortable now, quite happy about the work you've done so far on this. Did you do a card switch?
No, not at all.
Let's wait for a second. Let's enjoy this moment, and let's ask Mr. Penn, who was looking so happy and pleased with himself just 30 seconds ago. Did you see that? They were sitting back in the chair. We did that on this. We did that on this. I did this on that. Did you see this? But they didn't, did they?
No, they
so
didn't.
let's hear what Penn has to say now.
I'm even happier now than I was before, because we love these guys, we want them in Vegas, and they fooled us.
Yeah! Two young men heading out with a spring in their step. I enjoyed that so much. Because I knew and you were going down. I think he's going to say switch. He's going to say switch. It isn't a switch. It's time for our fast break. But make sure you come back, as we've got plenty more foolers ready to take on Mr. Penn and Mr. Teller. And good luck to all of them. Don't go away. Welcome back to Fool Us, where the best current magicians perform to try and win a spot in Vegas by fooling Penn and Teller. So let's meet our next contender.
Colin McLeod.
My name is Colin McLeod. I am a mentalist from Scotland. You know, a number of newspapers have referred to me as being the Sherlock Holmes of the mind. I mean, I think the real interest in Sherlock Holmes came from childhood, really, of getting the books and reading them and just being fascinated with this guy who could look someone up and down and just from their appearance know essentially everything about them. I actually studied forensic investigation at a university in Glasgow, but I specialised more in criminal profiling. I'm now taking that real psychology and applying that to the entertainment aspect. I really feel that I can bring both together to create something quite unique and different. The routine that I'm going to perform this evening is to hopefully give the audience the experience of being the closest thing to real mind reading that they'll ever see.
Let me just explain something here. He claims that he can read our audience's minds, OK? And looking at you, I don't want to be rude, but I hope he's brought a magazine along because it ain't going to take long, is it? Will you please welcome Mr. Colin McLeod?
Good evening. Thank you very much. Before I start, I think it's only right that I tell you there are 3 techniques that I'm using to create the illusion I'm going to do tonight. First of all, I'm not from here. I'm from a place in Scotland called Hart Hill. It's very boring. There's cows. Thank you. Not even my family. But there's lots of cows and they poo a lot. So I left there very quickly. I went to Whitburn Academy where I started learning stage hypnosis. Then I went to university in Glasgow where I studied profiling. So basically the 3 skills I'm using are psychology, suggestion and bullshit. And it really is a mixture of them that you're about to witness. In fact, tonight, for this demonstration, there's 2 things that you need to know are very important. First of all, we're going to choose someone at random by throwing out a hat. We'll come to that in a second. But secondly, this envelope. This envelope is crucial to what's about to take place. Penn, instead of me choosing someone with a hat, to make it even fairer, would you please mind choosing someone that you think this would work quite well with?
Okay, let me see who I can get. Well, how about the gentleman here in the kind of white shirt and the baseball hat? He's right there in the front.
Hi there, what's your name, sir?
Kenny.
Kenny, are you happy to help here?
Yes, absolutely.
Then Kenny, please come up. Give Kenny a round of applause for... Kenny, I won't embarrass you. Kenny, stand right on that dot for me just there, Kenny. Kenny, can I just have you face the front just slightly more? Kenny, be honest, would you say that you have a good imagination?
Yeah.
Okay, you thought about that, but that's okay, okay. Kenny, let's imagine you see behind us we have bookcases. I want you to imagine for me, Kenny, that you walk into a bookshop, you open up the doors, and there's books either side of the bookshop. Now, be honest, would you pick a book up from this side or from over? Where would you pick the book from?
This side.
Okay, you pick up the book, you look at it. Now, you're going to have to imagine this. Just look there, tell us, what's the book called? Make it up.
The Memoirs of Penn and Teller.
And you said you had a good imagination. Good, right. Let's imagine you flick through the book and you stop on one page. Look there, tell us what page number do you actually stop on? Just look right there. It's up to you.
18.
Do you want to change your mind or are you happy with 18?
I'm happy with it.
Okay, I want you to look there right now and just think of one word that you can see. You can change your mind if you like, but get one word in your head. Tell me when you've got one. Don't say it, but just... Okay. If you've got a word in mind, you shut the book goes back up on the shelf, the book is gone. Now, Kenny, I'm not going to read your mind. They are. The only clue that I want you to give them, Kenny, is first of all, can you count the number of letters in this word? Is it quite a long word? Is it more than 6 letters?
No.
Okay, can you please tell everyone right now then, how many letters are in the word?
5.
5. Okay, Kenny, I don't want you to see the bit of paper that I've got here. Can you just look the other way for me, just so that you don't see? I'm going to show you the word that I'm hoping Kenny right now is thinking of. Kenny, just keep your eyes closed as well for me. That would be lovely. So, Kenny, can you please look back round? Kenny, be absolutely honest. Tell us in your nicest, clearest public speaking voice, what word were you thinking of?
Brick.
Say that again, sorry?
Brick.
Did you at any point there think of the word house, then change your mind?
No.
No. That'd have been cool though, eh? Right. The word you thought of, say that again, sorry, Kenny?
Brick.
Ladies and gentlemen, brick. Kenny, thank you very, very much. That's from you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Oh, one more thing. Sorry. One more thing. The reason I did ask Penn to choose someone this evening is I didn't want to actually just throw out the hat. I tend to find it's quite painful, especially when you're thinking of a brick. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you.
Awesome, great stuff. Because I'm sure you want us to think that we'd gone the wrong way and you'd made a mistake and you hadn't there. I'm not going to ask you how you do it, but let's just check something and make sure everyone knows. You didn't know Kenny, you hadn't met Kenny.
Never met Kenny before in my life, but thank you, Kenny, for helping.
Because he was chosen at random by Penn, so there's no way you could have influenced that. Yeah. I'm dying to ask you how you did it. I know you're not going to tell me. It might well be you in a good chance. Do you feel confident? Do you think you're going to be going to Vegas?
Oh, do you know, it's really not about me trying to fool them. As long as I entertained them and entertained everyone here, that's really been my goal tonight.
Well, I think the answer is you certainly achieved that, because it was great. They look ready to talk. Penn, over to you.
It was great, and you know we have studied a bit of mentalism.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you, we were burning you from the moment. We were ready for all sorts of things you didn't use, and you led us down a few garden paths. And I also think, once again, you know, we don't like to ruin magic too much.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask the fellow from the audience if your imagination, when you were just imagining this big library of books, and you were imagining opening up the book, and you were imagining looking at the word, and that word was being formed in your head, and you were getting it so clearly in your head, was his pantomime so good that you felt it was helping you with your imagination?
Yes.
Really good, wasn't it?
It was
great. And I would like to leave it at that. You did a wonderful job at pantomiming the book.
So are you convinced that Penn and Teller know what they're talking about here?
I think I do want to point out that it wasn't, if I can say the term, instant stooge.
No, not at all.
I would like to point out I don't know what any of that means, but I'd like to seem as smart as Colin here.
Getting him to imagine that word, I believe is the trick there.
Penn, tell us to...
Yes,
okay. Teller just did a secret sign.
No,
either they're
absolutely.
in the Masons or he knows exactly what you did. Colin, it was a great... We loved seeing it, didn't we? We loved seeing it. You fooled all of us. You didn't fool the pros.
We loved the trick, but we were not fooled. But thank you so much.
It was great. Colin McLeod, ladies and gentlemen. That was great, though, Colin. Well done. Congratulations. Colin McLeod. Welcome back to Fool Us, with the chance to perform in Vegas with Penn and Teller on offer to any magician who can come on and fool them. Let's get straight on with meeting our next act.
Keelan Laser and Charlotte Marie.
My name's Keelan.
And I'm Charlotte.
And we're a quick change act. I started magic at the age of 4 and have been doing it ever since.
I've been dancing since the age of 4, and Keelan started socially dancing later in life. We met and were dancing together and then pretty much started working on the act straight away.
We perform our act literally all over the world. In the last few years, we've performed in over 45 countries.
It's fascinating for us to watch, as entertainers, how different cultures react. We find it quite tough having 2 full-time jobs, but just recently got a new little helper. Keelan and I have a very good relationship. We're not only business partners, we also are together as a couple, which makes working a pleasure. If we fool Penn and Teller, would we get married in Vegas? Who knows, possibly, if the Rio has a space.
Please welcome the fabulous Keelan, Lisa and Charlotte Marie. Congratulations, really great fun. Let me give you that so we can hear what you say. Come center stage with me here. That was terrific. And you know, of course, I'm sure you've heard this before, but you would be like most man's dream woman. Because if my wife could get dressed that quickly when we're going out, I would have about another 10 years back. And you know what I particularly like was it's nice to see the robot back on TV because, you know, I can bust a move myself. You know, I'm talking about blood, innit? Yeah, standard.
That's it, man.
OK. Penn, Teller. Wakey, wakey. A fabulous act, I'm sure you agree.
A fabulous act. And quick change acts have been around for a long time, and they're always, always wonderful. And Teller and I saw the umbrella over there full of glitter and said, oh boy, they're doing that ending. Quick change is not really designed to mystify, it's designed to amaze. And that you did beautifully. And the only, the thing that you have to notice, and I think everybody noticed this, is you got so much slimmer as the show went on. You came out very attractive and then got more attractive and slimmer as it went on. And it did amaze, even though it did not actually fool us.
Is that the nail on the head right there, do you feel?
That is enough for me to bow down to the two great guys. Thank you so much.
Keelan and Charlotte, ladies and gentlemen. Well done. Thank you so much. Have you presumably, Penn, you have a lot of layers on
yes,
right now as well.
I can go up and I can actually do 140 quick changes from what I am now and still not get down to your size.
I've got a couple of extra pants on as well. Don't worry about it. Okay. It's time for another break, but please don't go away because we've got plenty more foolers ready to take on the mighty Penn and Teller. See you in a couple of minutes. Where the best magicians try to go to Vegas by fooling Penn and Teller. You're now fully briefed, so let's get on and meet our next potential fooler.
Etienne Pradier.
My name is Etienne Pradier. I'm a French guy living in England for about 20 years. A lot of people think I came for the food. Maybe, maybe not, I'm not really sure. I've been a professional magician for over 15 years. My magic is more close-up magic. I'm married, I got 2 kids. One is 2 years old and one is 10. They do also tricks to me, make my money disappear every month. Show business.
What you're about to witness could be the most amazing trick a Frenchman has done since President Sarkozy got Carla Bruni to say yes. Will you please welcome Monsieur Etienne Pradier.
Thank you. I need 2 people to help me, and I think the best person to be there will be Penn and Teller. Guys, please, Penn and Teller, please. Thank you. Thank you. So, couple of tricks. First of all, so I have to be very honest, this is a normal pack of cards, 79 cards. And I'm going to ask you to look at one card. You have to remember the card, whatever card you want. So please look at any card you wish. You got it?
Yes.
You want to change your mind?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it?
Yep.
I want you to write these cards, sir, on this piece of paper.
Okay.
So please, very clearly, inside the square, and when you've done it, close it, and just place it face down. I'll let you do that. And so would you take one card, any card you wish, doesn't matter which card you want.
So I close it up here?
Right, you close it, you put the sticker and put it face down.
Okay, so the audience has not seen this.
You're not, you're only a person to saw the cards. Make sure I don't touch it, I'm going to place all the cards on top. I will give you also a present. Watch. A can of English wine. I will leave that as well, and also my mobile phone. So like that, I can't see the card, sir. And so if you don't mind to sign your name on the face of the card, please, on the face, because you can as well. I will take your cards. I'll take your cards. Thank you, sir. The card of Taylor, I'm a big fan of you, sir, so I'm going to keep this card. Also, I'm going to give you my card, business card, if one day you want to call and talk to me. Maybe not. That's my card. 10 cards. Okay. Because I don't know about your cards, so could you remove a phone and a bottle of wine? I just want to take the cards, the pack of cards, and could you replace the box, the can on top?
Oh, sure.
Right. Okay. And the telephone, if you want to. So.
I want to badly.
Okay, thanks. The cards. Remember the cards. Right on top. Keep an eye on my hand. I will shuffle the card as best as I can. Okay, I'll place it under my watch. Keep an eye on the kings and watch my hand. Very slowly. The 7. Okay. Remember your cards, sir. I'm going to open it up because in this seal, remember this is seal from here, seal from here. I'm going to open it up, and inside here should be a bottle. But not only bottle, one card inside, the 7 of spades. Of course, you can't see your name, but I promise you, is inside. The name should be inside the bottle. Yeah. It would be kind of nice if I could get your cards, so I will try one more thing. By the way, I don't need to stab my fingers. Show business. Very slowly, one card. Face down. I do know what to touch your card, so could you open your prediction? Open it up. I haven't seen it. It was there all the time. I haven't looked at it.
The card I selected was the 4 of clubs.
Please, turn it over. And it is the 4 of clubs.
It wasn't that incroyable blur, ladies and gentlemen. That really was. I always get the feeling that the people doing close-up stuff in front of Penn and Teller, that must be the hardest, because unlike us, they know where to look. You know, they're looking, because they've done this kind of thing themselves, perhaps. Did you catch Teller or Penn looking somewhere where normally someone wouldn't look?
Of course they do. I mean, they're pure professionals, so they look at something else. I was aware of that. There is a couple of concept. Maybe they don't know, maybe they do.
I think they've had long enough, ladies and gentlemen. The whole point is to give Etienne a fair chance. So we're going to move in here, and I'm going to say, fellas, you've had long enough, I feel. It was super impressive.
We don't know exactly how you did that final prediction right there. We followed you on most of it. We don't know exactly
this is
how you did that
was
prediction.
based on this effect. All the rest was a
So that's the effect.
That's the one.
That's what we're basing the trip to Vegas on. Did you get that?
That
yes or
one
no?
effect, we have 2 ways.
Two ways?
Could have done that.
2 ways?
And we're only going to go with 1.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just going to tell you that we know 2, and we're going to pick 1. You could have been using pencil reading. If you were using pencil reading, then I'm a really good one for that, because I write really big. You told me to write big and write clear, and you could have read the pencil, and then getting it turned over in the deck after that is pretty simple with a stack. Or
it's no stack at all. No stack.
I'm going to push you right now. You've got 1 chance to tell me this other way, unless you were making it up. They said they had 2. Maybe they only had 1.
I don't know either.
No. I'm going to tell you something right now, Jonathan Ross.
Yes, Penn.
The other one we had
has disappeared.
was a stack. And he instantly
no
said
stack. No
there
stack.
was no stack.
So that means I need to hear it from you, Penn.
So no. We have to go with pencil reading. And if he says no, honestly, on pencil reading, then, sir, you are going to Las Vegas because, sir, you fooled us.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's going to Vegas, Mr. Keelan and Charlotte.
That was Chris Price Summer, wasn't it? After the break, Penn and Teller will perform for the night right here. I cannot wait. Don't go away. Okay, now, I said going into the break that you won't believe this next trick, and there's nothing much more to add. Will you please welcome the fabulous Penn and Teller?
You see, You've seen wonderful people do magic tricks, you've seen them do illusions, but we do exclusively God-given miracles. Teller was blessed by God with the ability to mend polyester with his mind. Now, you're all about to have a Damascus experience. You're all about to witness the burning bush. We need one person to become a disciple right up here on stage. Someone who is not filled with dogma. Someone who does not yet belong to a church. We are looking for a child. Is there a real proper child in the audience, like, 9, 10, 11 years old, something like that? Yeah, don't force the child to put his hand up. We're not that church. How about with the glasses there? How old are you?
9.
9. Yeah, we can fool a 9-year-old, can we? Come on, move. Come on, get up here. Come on, move. You tricked before. You're here. You're 9. We have here perfectly ordinary polyester, like some of you, embarrassingly enough, have on your own person. And what's your name? Come over here. What's your name?
Brandon.
Brandon. Now, Brandon, I've got here a pair of scissors, and Brandon, I say unto you, I tear the polyester asunder. Now, it's got a 2 pieces of approximately equal size, Brandon. Take one end of that, would you please? And walk to the, hold on tight, don't let go no matter what. And walk to the other side of Teller, about the same distance from Teller as I am, so the Teller is right in the middle. Perfect, Brandon. Now, Brandon, you saw that polyester cut, didn't you? You saw it cut. Now, Teller's gonna mend that polyester using the secular humanist method of the knot. Now, that's the way any objectivist, materialist, such as myself, would do it. But I want you to watch, Brandon, as Teller goes a step further. Teller is snipping off the bunny ears. Now, Brandon, that change is merely cosmetic. There is still a knot there, making a mockery of all that is held holy in the world. But you watch as Teller's therapeutic touch just melts that knot right away. And someone say amen. Someone say hallelujah. Can I get a witness? Now, Brandon, since we're right up here on stage, breathing down the neck of the new Messiah, that seemed to you to be a miracle or a magic trick? A miracle or a magic trick?
Magic trick.
Magic trick. Oh, too bad we picked a state school student. That's okay, Brandon. You've got one end of the polyester, I got the other end. Stare at Teller's hand. Stare at his hand. Burn him. Burn him. Stare at him. Stare at him. Burn him. Don't be misdirected. And explain that, you skeptical little freak. What are you fooling, 9-year-old? What you're watching right now is our newest friend Brandon is having an epiphany up here on stage. And he has decided to dedicate his young life to preaching the gospel of Teller. But Brandon, as you travel the world, bringing this good news to modern man, you will encounter some skeptics with hardened hearts, such as your own was. And you'll have to demonstrate this to them. So Teller has now given you the power of the polyester. You know what that means, Brandon?
No.
It means you have dominion over all synthetic fabrics. Brandon, walk to the center of the polyester. Walk to the center. And just grab a hunk there, Brandon. Grab a hunk. Just grab a hunk. Now, Brandon, you found the center of the polyester. Now, Brandon, you take the scissors. Brandon, take the scissors. And you are going to run with the scissors. Run with the scissors. No, just I was just testing your faith, Brandon. Testing your faith. Cut the polyester, Brandon. Cut the polyester. Now, Brandon, you found the place in the center. You cut the polyester. Teller is now tying a knot. And you get the highest honor that a lay person can have in the Church of Teller. You get to snip off the sacred bunny ears. Snip them off there, Brandon. No, yeah, close, yeah. There. Watch his fingertips. That's my meal ticket you're monkeying with there, Brandon. Now, Brandon, there's still a knot there. Now, hold your hands in the classic praying position, Brandon. You don't even know that, do you? Right? You just like this. Yeah, just right around the knot. Right around the knot. Put your hands right around the knot. Yeah. Let me ask you something, Brandon. Do you believe in Teller?
Yeah.
Do you believe in Teller?
Yeah.
Do you believe in Teller?
Yeah.
Then let him work through you, Brandon. Let him work through you. Someone say amen. Now you say hallelujah. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. You are tempting Brandon with the sin of pride. Look straight ahead, Brandon. Put your arms by your side. Look straight ahead, Brandon. We're going to test you. Do you feel that synthetic, petroleum-based, high-tensile strength fabric going right around your young and not quite fully formed trachea? Do you feel that, Brandon?
Yeah.
Because we're going to test you. And if your faith in Teller is perfect, you will travel the world preaching the gospel of Teller, becoming a man of the synthetic cloth. But if for one moment your faith wavers, God will smite you. Do you believe in Teller?
Yeah.
Do you believe in Teller? Do you believe in Teller?
Yeah.
Then go forth, Brandon, and sin no more. Take that with you, Brandon. And Saint Brandon, the patron saint of all synthetic fabrics. Saint Brandon.
Ladies and gentlemen, Penn and Teller and Brandon. How's that?
Jonathan
Well
Ross.
finished. Nice job. I believe in Teller. I believe in Penn. I believe in Brandon. That was great work. And by the way, if they ever remake Jerry Maguire, you've got the job. Ladies and gentlemen, the magical Penn and Teller. We'll see you next time as we try to fool them again here on Fool Us. Good night, everybody.